Hey everybody, it's Jorg. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day and enjoying yourself. This video is about Europe travel news for the last half of January 2023. Want to make sure that you're aware of some upcoming work stoppages in certain countries so that as you're looking to come over here and get in and around different European countries, you may have some cancellations or delays, so I want to make sure that you're aware of them. So let's start with Portugal. TAP Portugal, so that's the major airline in Portugal. There is going to be a work stoppage. The workers are going to walk out from January 25th to January 31st. Now, that doesn't mean that all of the flights are canceled. What it does mean is that many of them will be canceled or delayed. I think by law they have to keep some minimal service going, but we don't know what that minimal service is going to look like. So if you're using TAP Portugal anytime from the publication of this video, so let's say January 16th, 17th through the end of the month, just note January 25th through the 31st, there will be walkouts, delays, potential cancellations of your flights. So if you're going to be using the airline during this time, you may want to look at other options just in case. Next up is the UK. So starting February 1st, they're going to have over 100,000 civil workers walking out and on strike. This is going to include their border force. So major airports, let's say Heathrow, Glasgow, Manchester, Gatwick, several airports within the UK, these border force employees are not going to be working, or they're going to be on a minimal staffing level. So you're going to have longer lines when you're getting into connecting flights and having to go through security, or you're just showing up the airport, still got to go through security even if when you're in country. So I want to make sure those of you that are flying through Heathrow starting February 1st, because that's such a major hub for people to get into and out of Europe, you may want to give yourself some extra time, or if you have a connecting flight, just know that there may be an issue depending on how much staff they have to get you through the connection, through security onto your connecting gate. So that's the UK. And then France, starting January 19th, there's going to be rail strikes. Both local and national trains are going to be delayed and or canceled. So January 19th, if you're using any train in France, you may want to beware. And then on top of that, there will be workers in the petrol section, so gas station and oil production section of the workforce in France will be striking for 48 hours starting January 26th and 48 hours starting February 6th. So 48 hours January 26th and 48 hours February 6th. So what that means is that you might have some delays at the gas station, or some gas stations may be closed depending on if they run out of gas, then the rig that's going to go in to refill may not be running for a couple of hours because that worker may be on strike. So France, you have to be aware of a couple of things: the rail strike on the 19th, and then these gas strikes. And then on top of that, we've got Italy. So in a similar vein to France, Trenitalia, which is one of the major train lines in Italy, they're going to be striking throughout the remainder of the month. So as you're looking at train schedules in Italy for the last part of January, and Trenitalia specifically, you might have delays here and there based upon who's striking and where they're striking and what day it is. And then lastly, with Italy, you're also going to have petrol strikes starting January 25th and 26th, and they're going to last for 48 hours. There may be other strikes that they announce, but in those particular time frames, 25th and 26th, they said the majority of gas stations in Italy will be closed. So if you're looking to get gas, or if you have a rental car and you need gas, or let's say you're going to be near an airport and you need to fill up your rental car to get back to the airport to be able to show that it's a full tank, well, that may be difficult on the 25th and 26th. Now, Italy's also said that there may be more strikes on the petrol section and gas stations in February, but they just haven't announced those yet. So just not so much good news going into the 2023, but for most of you that don't come from Europe that are traveling here, you're not necessarily familiar or accustomed to lots of strikes in different sectors. Europe, it's a way of life, so I want to make sure that you're aware, and I hope this video helps you in your travel pursuit. So as always, thank you so much, and enjoy your travels.